New Jersey Republican Governor Chris Christie more or less seems like he's not going to be a factor in the Republican primary race, regardless of whether he runs. But he wanted to make clear that if he runs and if he wins, he would crack down big time on legal marijuana. He was on the Hugh Hewitt show, and he was asked by Hugh Hewitt whether he would enforce federal drug laws in the states that have legalized and regulated cannabis. And he unequivocally said, absolutely, I will crack down and not permit it. Why did he want to do that? Chris Christie said, well, there's an enormous addiction problem in the United States. He did launch a political action committee, has not yet announced a presidential run. He said states should not be allowed to sell and profit from legal marijuana. Unfortunately, this line of reasoning proves exactly why Chris Christie is dangerous and incompetent and absolutely should never be president. His explanation for why he's against legal marijuana is based on such flawed logic that it's dumbfounding. We know, we have the data that making marijuana illegal does not reduce addiction. And we know that legalizing marijuana and putting some of those evil state profits that he's against towards addiction treatment actually lowers addiction rates. So if it's true that Chris Christie's only priority is to solve the addiction problem, then keeping marijuana illegal is just not the solution.
I think his state could really use that revenue too. But apart from that, is he just pandering to the Christian right now? Is that the game he's playing, or does he really mean this?
It crossed my mind because we've talked about how Chris Christie is kind of too moderate to appeal to the real hardliners in the Republican Party. So maybe this is a way of throwing some red meat at them. I don't really know. But it's just all so moot because the guy is so corrupt and he has no shot whatsoever.
Yeah, I think Bridgegate alone would be enough to ruin his chances. But you're right. He's a joke of a candidate, but I think he really wants to sit in that chair.